The 2-minute message preview at the non-denominational New Hope Olympia is entitled, This is Your Life.
This is Your Life, an American television tradition. Brought to you by Extra Rich Liquid Prel, the shampoo that drenches your hair in luxury, leaves it shimmering, sparkling, luxuriously clean. And Gentle Joy, the dishwashing liquid that's made to be mild 3 times a day. And now, here he is, Mr. This Is Your Life himself, Ralph Edwards.
This Is Your Life was one of the longest-running shows in television history from 1948 to 1982. The show often had audiences in the millions. Imagine if your life were displayed, with every event, conversation, thought, and action displayed for everyone on the planet to see. Imagine if every word, event, and activity in your life were on display to a captive audience of the 100 billion plus people who have ever lived. Just let that sink in for a moment. There is a vast heavenly database. If this seems miraculous, it is. But even today, some are experimenting with recording live every conversation, every word read, with pictures of what is happening every 10 seconds or so. The data required to record an entire human life in this way is roughly 60 terabytes. I'm sure God has a system in place much more sophisticated than any computer, and at this judgment seat, our works will be judged. We may feel like much of the good and evil we do is hidden, that no one knows and no one cares, but that isn't true. The image here is like Esther 6, in which Mordecai's good deed of revealing a plot to kill the king was recorded, and he was eventually rewarded for a good deed that seemed unnoticed. The other side of things is also true. Jesus said we would be held to account for every idle word, Matthew 16. David taught that God knows our thoughts before we are even conscious of them, Psalm 139. We will be held to account, and all our deeds and misdeeds, every text and conversation, will be displayed and judged according to God's perfect law. That should make every one of us pause and contemplate how our thoughts, words, actions, and even our feelings, might need to change. In his weekend message, Pastor Dell will talk about This Is Your Life as related to Revelation 20.